Hey, QL crew, we're going to talk about choosing foods that pull their weight. We all have those moments when we grab a snack without thinking, maybe a handful of cheese cubes or a bag of Cheetos. We know that one is healthier than the other, just like we know that fresh cherries are better for us than cherry limeade. Despite knowing this, the typical American diet fails. Scores only 59 out of 100 on the Healthy Eating Index, which means most of us have plenty of room for improvement. So, how do we improve? The dietary guidelines for Americans put out by the USDA and the Health and Human Services Department encourage us to choose nutrient dense foods and stay within our calorie needs, and to limit added sugars, unhealthy fats, sodium, and alcohol. That's a lot of limits. In QL Crew, we focus on what we can do versus what we cannot. So we can pick lean proteins like chicken, fish, beans, and certain cuts of red meat. We can choose healthy fats over unhealthy ones. Think of olive oil, nuts, fatty fish instead of deep fried foods. We can load up on colorful vegetables, leafy greens, bright orange squash, citrus fruits, cruciferous vegetables like broccoli. The American Diabetes Association suggests poultry, fish, seafood, and plant proteins like beans and lentils as great sources of lean protein. If you're choosing meat substitutes, though, be sure to read the labels. Some sound like chemistry experiments, while others are made from recognizable ingredients. In my 30s, I largely avoided red meat, but since I've learned that certain cuts of red meat can also be lean. Look for loin or round in the name, like pork tenderloin or round roast. Just keep in mind that leaner meats often need a little bit of extra care in cooking so that they'll stay tender and flavorful. Some fish, like salmon and sardines, also provide healthy fat. Our bodies need some fat for energy, cell health, and vitamin absorption, and unsaturated fats are the healthier choices. We can try nuts, seeds, fatty fish like salmon, trout, tuna, sardines, anchovies. We can try olive and avocado oils, and avocados and olives are also heart healthy options. We can try cold pressed seed oils like sunflower or safflower. Less processing, of course, means more nutrients. When researching nutrient dense foods, I came across the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization's Powerhouse Fruits and Vegetables, or PFVs. These foods are packed with 17 nutrients, including fiber, iron, vitamins A, K, and C. What surprised me is that raspberries and blueberries didn't make the cut. That doesn't mean they're not healthy. They are rich in antioxidants, which help fight inflammation and cell damage. In Unit 7, we talked about ways to reduce calories while still getting the nutrients that our bodies need. And one way we can do this is to choose more nutrient dense options like beets, strawberries, and spinach. These can give you a bigger bang for your buck. That said, not all strawberries are created equally. Last season, I noticed that most were huge and pale and watery, a sign that they may have been overwatered or over rained on and less nutrient rich. And at $8 a basket, they were not a great value from my nutrition wallet. We'll talk more about budget friendly ways to eat well in the next lesson. Healthy eating is about balance, variety, and finding what works for you. And if you want to personalize these guidelines to fit your lifestyle, check out the Customizing the Dietary Guidelines framework in the episode notes.